So you guys know by now, I order the same drink every single day at Starbucks. Every day, forever. Grande iced coffee with 1 pump of mocha is how it started, and it has evolved over time. Every day. Now, to my credit, I do have it in the app. I just hit order every day. I showed up one day. The coffee wasn't there. I had pre-ordered. Hold on, I'm up. Coffee has made it. So back to the story. I showed up to the counter. My coffee was not yet there. And the woman was so sweet and was like, hey, what are you waiting for? What's your order? And I said, oh, it's a grande iced coffee with 1 pump of mocha and 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla. Because I order this every day. And she's like, oh, she was making it right there. And she's like, I made it with 2 mocha, 1 sugar-free vanilla, because that's what the label says from your order ahead. And I'm like, oh, I must have it in there wrong. I'm so sorry. It's 1 mocha, 2 sugar-free vanilla. So she dumps it out, which I didn't expect her to do, remakes it. She was so nice, drank it. And then the next day I go into order and I went to click my thing. I'm like, oh, I need to go edit it because it says 2 mocha, 1 sugar-free vanilla. I don't know when my system got all messed up. And then it hit me. That's my drink. 2 mocha, 1 sugar-free vanilla. And I couldn't remember. Now I know this seems small, that I got my, sugar-free vanilla mocha flip-flopped. And it is small. But when it's partnered with so many other things, leaving my doors open all the time, forgetting like ridiculous things, having a hard time like organizing my day because there's just so much going on. I was telling Ryan last night, I said, I genuinely think I'm out of disk space. I think I'm out of disk space. I think my storage is full. I have lived so much life. Now I'm going to start crying. I've lived so much life. I pulled up a picture the other day from 2022. And it was like a swollen hand, and finger, black and blue finger. I'm like, who broke their finger? So then I scroll a little bit, trying to figure out whose broken finger that is. I'm like, those kind of look like my hands. And then I see a hand on an x-ray board. And I'm like, that's my hand. Oh, I remember that. And then I'm like, I broke my finger. Holy that was me. I don't remember how I broke my finger. I don't remember that I broke my finger, but I do remember the day at the doctor's office where I had my hand on the x-ray machine and we found the broken fragment, and I remember posting it. I remember nothing else. It's actually a little bit hard to admit this stuff because I'm like, is it just that I have had such a full life? I mean, each marriage feels like its own lifetime. All of the kids, like there's eras of extreme weight loss. Before that, when I was in home loans, after that, when I was doing fix and flips, after that, when I was doing stuff with Dave, it just feels like so much. Now, I don't know what any of this means. It could mean that it's hormonal and I'm in perimenopause, and maybe you guys are like, yeah, this is just what happens, right? Because we already know that I am. It's crazy. It's a lot right now. But it also could mean that I have just lived a very, very, very full and fulfilled life. And for those of you who've met me, the version of you that you met is definitely not who I am now. And I feel like it changes quite often. But I also like to believe that I don't remember everything because I am so deeply present in every single moment. Like, Ryan was laughing at me the other day because once something's solved, it's gone. Like, I don't stew on it. I don't think of it. It is gone. I don't want to talk about it at night because I'm over it. I mean, I will if he needs to talk about it, but I don't like to sit on. It also could mean I'm just getting older. It could mean I'm getting older and this is what it is, right? Maybe I need to do more Sudoku or something, just like the wrinkles on my neck. And, another thing I don't talk about very often is the very new cellulite on my legs. I should definitely take pictures and show you. And I don't. Emotion. Sorry. Trying to keep it together so I'm not some person who's just crying. I don't. Because Boy, it's interesting when you believe people have an idea of how you need to show up. And if you can't be it, it's scary. The most ridiculous part of me even sharing that last part is I know the reality. The reality is the body that I carried for most of my life that did not have cellulite is not something anyone can relate to. And so the idea that now my body is shifting in a way that is real is actually a very beautiful thing. And there's still a part of me that's like, oh man, they expect me to show up perfect. Sorry, hold on. You guys might be witnessing. I was telling Ryan last night, I'm like, I think this is what a mental breakdown feels like. I think it just feels like too much, you know? And the too much, I recognize it's all expectation I place on myself. Why am I even sharing this? I don't know. Sorry. I think maybe because I know every time I share how I really feel, even when it's hard, someone needs to hear it and can relate to it. So I don't know how this helps, but